You go, bro? I bet. We live in a day and age where dating standards have rocketed to an all-time high, all while the meeting appearance has stayed pretty much the exact same. What I'm trying to say is a lot of you guys are way too ugly to be demanding such high requirements. According to the Urban Dictionary, a red flag is a sign or warning of any impending danger, disaster, or doom. Using the phrase impending doom while talking about relationships is a bit over the top, but then again, Andrew Tate fans exist, and dating one of them does legally qualify as a catastrophe. They're extremely narcissistic, self-centered, and I heard they don't wash their ass. Icks. And no, I'm not talking about that god-awful TikTok song. They're a bit like red flags, but a whole lot more shallow. The Urban Dictionary definition of an ick is something someone does that is an instant turn-off for you, making you instantly hate the idea of being with them romantically. Just by the definition alone, you can already tell just how dramatic this whole ick thing is. Because do you know how petty you have to be to instantly hate the idea of being with someone romantically just because they did one thing you didn't like?
You look so dumb right now.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I get it. As the great Corey Anderson said before he got put in the body bag, there's levels to this. And while I was conducting my extensive research on this topic, I came to the conclusion that there are 4 levels when it comes to icks. Level 1, completely understandable. On this level, all the icks listed are perfectly reasonable, and I would not be mad at you at all for leaving your significant other if they did any of this.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Excluding the essentials such as basic manners and hygiene.
Oh, yeah!
Ew. It includes things such as wearing super low socks. You are a man, not a ballerina. Kick those off. And if you happen to be both a man and a ballerina, then you're most likely gay. So this doesn't involve you. Tying your shoes too tight. You are going on a leisurely walk across the neighborhood. So why does it look like you are preparing to race Usain Bolt? Seeing people do this genuinely makes me cringe because not only does it make the shoe look objectively worse, it also looks like you are purposely trying to cut off the blood circulation to your feet. Let them puppies breathe. I am begging you, talking.
What are your biggest icks?
Definitely like when men just talk, or if you're talking to me, like fuck off. It's
So when a man talks to you, that's an ick.
yeah.
We as men are supposed to be the lonely, cold, stoic type who do nothing but brood in silence and stare into nothingness, thinking about scenarios that are never going to happen. So why did I just catch you yapping about how good your fucking day was? You disgust me. Ick! And last on this level is having fun. As a man, why are you enjoying yourself? We're supposed to be in a battlefield somewhere in the Middle East, traumatizing ourselves in the pursuit of building a better life for the generations that precede us, even if it means our very demise. Yet here you are, on a sunny day in San Francisco, jumping on a trampoline, kicking your feet, and yelling yippee! Ick! Level 2. I kinda get it, but it shouldn't be a deal breaker. This level consists of things that could be seen as a turnoff, but if they plead their case correctly, then they should be given a pass. For example, ironing your clothes after sex.
Immediately after sex, he started ironing his clothes while I was lying naked on the bed.
On one hand, it is odd that the first thing on your mind after getting some pussy is to get up and do some laundry. But on the other hand, what if you have some important business to tend to? He already gave you what you needed, so he's gonna get this shit done. Cause I'll be damned if I pull up to an ass over titties rally in a wrinkly tux. So I'd give this one a pass. Another example is knowing how to swim. Above water, it looks perfectly fine on occasion. But beneath the water, oh my, that doesn't look very manly of you now, does it? Why are you kicking your feet around like that? Are you afraid to drown? Oh, Nina! From one perspective, I completely understand why the man is doing this. He doesn't wanna, oh yeah, die! But on the contrary, I can also see why the girl found this completely repulsive. He's kicking his legs around like a little girl. And that's not very cool, now is it? If you gave me the option of having my lungs painfully collapse on me while stuck 30 meters underwater with no way up, or floating and slightly turning off my girl, you know what I'm picking because I'm a rational man with common sense. The next time you see me in the ocean, I'm gonna be smacked down at the bottom, drowning, looking cool as fuck. So I'm gonna have to give knowing how to swim an ick. Here are a few quickfire ones, and I want you guys to guess whether it's an ick or no ick. Having a bath. This one should be easy. Ick! No question about it.
What is your biggest ick?
Quit having a bar.
Stop being a fucking sissy and take a shower like a real man should. baths are for girls only. Unless you're taking a bath with a girl, then you're gonna pass. But me and you both know you get no bitches, so I better not see you laying in that fucking bathtub. Showing emotion. This one was a bit of a tricky one, but it's actually not an ick. Because even though we're not allowed to get happy or sad,
What gives you the ick?
When men cry.
My body like fully rejected this person because they were laughing too hard at my jokes.
we're still permitted to get angry, and that is an emotion. For this final round, I'm throwing multiple your way, so be sure to have your answers ready. Using an umbrella, trying to get water out of your ear, and wearing a sweater around your waist. Ick, no ick, and super ick.
I've unlocked a new ick. Guys with umbrellas. Like, you're a man. Why do you need an umbrella?
An umbrella? Really? Be a fucking man and walk through that damn rain. What happened to us? We used to kill dinosaurs with our bare hands. At the very most, you can wear a windbreaker, but that's it! Although the man in this video looks extremely unusual, to his defense, he's a fucking moron. If you do it correctly, it looks perfectly fine. All you gotta do is stay completely still, unlike this fucking idiot. Grab a gun, put it to your ear, and shoot. The water will come right out, and you'll look cool doing it. No ick. Now this last one really should have been on the first level, and I don't know how I managed to sneak its way onto this one.
You look so dumb right now.
You're just fucking gay. You like getting your butt taken by several men. This is actually gayer than being gay. Wearing a sweater around your waist is for middle-aged gym girlies only. Know your place, buddy, or I'm gonna start throwing some slurs around. You fucking Level 3. What the fuck are you talking about? This is where things get a bit complicated because this level is filled with icks that'll leave you scratching your head confused. Men who can fly?
Biggest ick. Them flying. If they are right, okay. Picture them, yeah, they're flying. They're flying with their hands behind their back and their like hair. Do you know what I mean?
Is she dating Superman? What do you mean, picture them flying? Are they getting shot through the air by a fucking catapult? Typing in lowercase.
If a guy types in lowercase, I'm sorry. I'm
Really?
so sorry.
Come on. Come on.
It is strange. It's because typing. I mean, if a guy types in lowercase, like, why are you trying to be feminine?
Trying to be feminine. Do you want us to constantly type like this? For every convo to look like we're yelling at you? And don't even get me started with this one particular college campus. I don't want to hear the opinion of anyone who goes here because the school is filled with nothing but haters.
These are my icks for men.
Freaks.
Hey, what's something that you never told your ex?
I broke up with him to go see a guy I had met in Mexico who lives in Wyoming.
And thugs.
What's the most toxic thing you ever done?
Me and my ex was dating, and he was supposed to go to work for 3 o'clock. I went over there, it was like 2. He wasn't there, so I broke into his house, like through his window. I took the air conditioner out his window, and I went into his house, and I trashed his bedroom.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Some of these girls are walking around with a dedicated ick list on their phone. You can't do shit over there without someone hating on you. You can't sing, swim, jump, laugh, have waves.
What's the worst male fashion trend?
Waves. Why do you have waves? I mean, like, I respect it. At least you got your 360, but I don't like it.
Like, why are you mad? Cause Brody is swimming. Under that silk durag is the ocean. And there's nothing you can do about it, shawty. You can't have tattoos. You can't not have tattoos. You can't wear V-Lone. You can't wear V-Lone.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
That V-Lone shirt, they get a V-Lone shirt, they turn around and start showing their ass. As soon as they get a V, they turn around, they start taking boots. It's like, I'm done. Like, this just ain't it.
You can't even be the drippiest nigga on campus in peace. Like, why are you distraught because he got that shit on? It's drip or drown. And you drowning. You can't mourn your grandma, own a business. For the love of God, you can't even wear a condom.
Hey, what's the worst male fashion trend?
Men wearing condoms.
Everyone's too focused on committing crimes to create a valid ick list. We have breaking and entering, theft, vandalism, social security fraud, physical assault, mental assault.
What's the most toxic thing you've ever done?
I have an ex, right? After we broke up, whenever I would hook up with someone else, I would text him like right afterwards and I'd tell him every single detail that would occur.
I'm not gonna lie, this is some pretty devious shit. She might have just created a new supervillain because with a backstory like that, he might end up like Thanos. But instead of snapping his finger and half the universe gets wiped out at random, it's gonna be just girls who get turned into dust. The universe just became a sausage fest, so thanks, Michaela. Everyone, boo this nigga. Oh! We also have stalking, entrapment, twice.
Hey, what's the most toxic thing that you've done? Poked holes in the condoms, give them that for free. What's the most toxic thing you've done?
I told someone I was on birth control so they could purposely get me pregnant because I wanted to baby trap them.
Attempted murder? Twice?
I ran over my boyfriend. I filled a tanker with alcohol.
I was in science class and I wanted to get a 4.0. My teacher gave me a bad grade. He has these apples that sit on his desk. And I took the cyanide, I put it in the apple.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with this campus? Is it located in Gotham City? Someone get rid of it! Level 4. This level I hold very dear to my heart, and it's one of the reasons why Icks has such a bad reputation. It's called, I'm revoking your right of free speech. Shut the fuck up. And it's filled with some of the most illogical and stupid things I've ever heard in my life. And here's a perfect example.
What's your biggest ick in a guy?
Like when they... No, okay.
Say it, say
no,
it.
No, no,
Run it.
that was so mean. I was gonna say if they're like really nice, it's such an ick.
So you think being a good person is such an ick, huh? I bet if you saw a man helping an old lady across the street, that would make you sick to your stomach, wouldn't it? Because you want a bad boy, right? Someone who isn't afraid to break a couple rules, yeah? Well, that's all fun and games until he puts his hands on you. And now you're filing a police report for domestic abuse. Asking for consent.
When doing the deed, what gives you the ick?
Ask him before. Ask him before.
I actually don't know what to say here because what do you mean you don't like when they ask for permission? Fellas, if you take this piece of advice and you're not 110% sure the girl likes you, I hope you like prison food. Because that's all you're gonna be eating for the next 25 years. Acting gay around the boys. Acting? You guys were acting? One of the more common themes I saw were women who weren't big fans of safe driving.
What's your biggest ick?
When a guy is putting their blinker on, I just feel like that's such a feminine thing to do. Like,
What gives you the ick?
When a boy puts a seatbelt on in the car, it repulses me.
Unless you drive a BMW, please use your blinkers. And if you are a BMW driver, stop. Stop driving, please. You guys are scary. And for the love of God, please wear your seatbelts. I'd rather you get no bitches than you be dead.
Shit, that's the same thing to me.
Damn! Don't listen to him. Do not forget that you are driving a 2-ton high-speed metal death machine. If you so much as scrape an outside force, your seatbelt is the only thing stopping you from flying through that windshield like a crash dummy. And as we learned from the last level, that's an ick.
Picture them, yeah, they're flying.
Oh, that's what she meant by picture them flying. She doesn't like unsafe drivers. And this next one is probably just the most inconsiderate thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not being dramatic. This girl's a dickhead.
Call me the person that I am today. Call us the ones who trying to be the way. Call me.
I don't even want to take away your freedom of speech. Just die. Cease to exist. Thanks. And I don't want you guys to think that having a terrible ick list is exclusive to girls only. Men have their fair share too.
What do women do that give you the ick?
I don't like when women dress bad.
Define dressing bad.
When they like look like everybody else.
You know, like a basic dresser.
Basic dresser.
You're wearing full cargo pants with a scrunchy bottom, a basic sweater, and beat up shoes. How about you worry about whatever the fuck that is before you start having opinions on other people?
If a girl has ever dated a rapper, I can't do it.
So you're mad at how they've been treated by men? And you project it onto them.
Why
are you mad because she did somebody you emotion? Get your money up, not your funny up. Broke ass nigga. He's a hypocrite too.
Would you date a female rapper?
Now? Yes.
And this guy just hates women.
Nah, I hate women.
And I can respect that. When it comes to red flags, they're everything that Icks should be. Although a lot of them are still shallow.
And next, Kendall.
If loving your mom's a crime, then lock me up. I'm guilty, Your Honor.
What's your biggest red flag?
Probably when a girl has her Instagram story highlights and it's like Monaco, Dubai.
Oh, phew.
Like,
that was me. I'm good.
And it's like 37 stories per.
If I'm dropping 5K to go on vacation, I'm taking pictures. Lots of them. It's damn near gonna feel like you're on vacation with me.
What are some red flags to kind of determine if a girl's a
If her Instagram is open.
If it's open?
Oh, like public?
Public.
Shut up, fat ass. Hit the gym.
Next is Brooke.
Shut up, skinny. Hit the gym. Apart from that, the rest of people's red flags are pretty respectable, such as having a bad relationship with family, still being in contact with their ex, having no goals in life, making YouTube video. She can't be talking about me, right?
What are your biggest icks?
Definitely like when men just talk.
Just by the definition alone, you can already tell how dramatic it is.
If you're talking to me, like, fuck off.
He's a fucking moron. I'm not gonna lie. He's not really piece of shit. Right? He might have just someone who's afraid to make a couple moves.
So when a man talks to you, that's an ick.